Hello and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to go through all of the new exotic primaries that are coming in the Taken King that we know of right now. There might be more, and anything that is in this video, perks, stats, whatever, may change when the Taken King comes out. But that's unlikely as we're so close to the release of the Taken King, so these are all the new weapons. It is also worth noting that I could not find any new pulse rifles, so it is likely that Bungie are hiding them away, or maybe there just are no new pulse rifles, we don't know. So to start off with, we have the Fabian Strategy, a brand new auto rifle that comes with 3 main perks, has a medium archetype, a magazine of 36, maximum of 48, and an aim assistance of 40 to 55. So this is the archetypes such as Hard Light and Monte Carlo, so medium impact, good fire rate. My personal favourite archetype, so this is going to be a very solid weapon out of the box. Now it already comes with crowd control, you don't have to level it up at any point. Crowd control is standard on this gun. The ballistics are smooth ballistics, soft ballistics, and linear compensator. Since the massive rebalances of the ballistics, I can't really say which one's best, but it's probably going to be the smooth ballistics or linear compensator. I'm going to guess linear compensator. Next we have life support. This is a changed life support from vanilla life support. Kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating health. So it's similar to that of a Red Death perk, but it doesn't happen 100% of the time. In the middle column we have extended mag, lightweight, and small ball. For this particular one, I would most likely go with extended mag, but then again, small ball might be okay if you don't mind the magazine drop off. And then the final perk is front lines. This weapon has increased handling, stability, and rate of fire when enemies are close. That's going to be pretty insane, especially the rate of fire and stability bonuses. This is probably going to be one of the best weapons once Taken King releases. I can see this running the Crucible quite a bit. This is definitely going to be a weapon you're going to want to get your hands on. Next we have the Zalo Supercell, probably a raid weapon or something since this comes with arc damage. It is also the same archetype as the Fabian Strategy. This comes with a magazine size of 28 up to 36 and an aim assist of 65 to 80. Now it already comes with the Zalo Supercell perk off the bat. Arc projectiles have a chance to chain lightning when enemies are together. This means that if there's loads of enemies close together, it'll do like the arc bolt and just like hit them all at once. So this is going to be really powerful against groups in PvP. Be great to see some multi-kills with that, and it'll be a great crowd control weapon for PvE. Then we have CQB ballistics, smart drift control, and aggressive ballistics. Probably going to go with smart drift control, depending on how bad the stability becomes with aggressive ballistics. Aggressive ballistics was massively nerfed, but it still does increase damage by quite a bit, so we'll have to see when this gun comes out which one to use, but it's probably going to be one of those two. Next we have persistence, very solid skill. Hammer forge, rifled barrel, and brace frame. If you can handle the reduced magazine size, I'd probably go with brace frame, but hammer forge would be a good choice as well. Then finally we have bolts from the blue. Double kills with this weapon charge a small amount of super energy and return ammo to the magazine. So it's kind of like a baby bad juju. Not quite as good since it requires double kills, and it seems as if the ammo recharge and the super recharge isn't as impactful as the bad juju. However, this looks like a very fun weapon to use. It's also that AK-47 style look to it that we've seen the past few weeks, so this is going to be a fun gun to use. Moving on to hand cannons, we have the Ace of Spades. This one is a hand cannon with a similar build of the Fatebringer and Red Hand 9, that medium archetype. Comes with a magazine size of 12, fairly average stats, and a fairly average aim assistance of 61 to 66. Straight out of the bat we have Third Eye, good perk for PvP there. I'm not sure if this is just an error or what, but this appears to be the one and only exotic in this game that does not have ballistic options, but instead has sight options. We have True Sight, Quick Draw IS, and Steady Hand IS. I'd strongly recommend True Sight IS though. True Sight's probably going to be the best choice there. Then we've got Firefly, high caliber rounds, perfect balance, and reinforced barrel. I'd probably go with perfect balance on that one. Then we have Maverick, precision kills, move 1 round from your ammo reserves to the magazine. With a magazine size of 12, this isn't really going to be much of a PvP weapon, even though it does have third eye. This is definitely a PvE orientated weapon, good for bosses with Maverick and good for mobs with Firefly, so this is going to be pretty fun to use in PvE. Next we have the First Cursed, an exotic hand cannon that I am looking forward to. This exotic hand cannon has the low rate of fire, extremely high impact archetype, such as Ill Will, fairly low stats across the board, and a magazine size of 8. However, the aim assistance is 90 to 100. Yeah. So apart from it being kind of awkward in terms of handling of all these perks, it's going to have fairly high aim assist, which is nice. And then we've got the perks, which is why I'm looking forward to this weapon. We have Dead Eye, bonus to range, stability, movement speed while aiming down the sights. Oh yeah. This is going to be quite insane. Then we have CQB ballistics, smooth ballistics, and soft ballistics. I'm going to say smooth ballistics for this one. Then we have triple tap, fairly average skill. Quick draw, lightweight, and speed reload, lightweight. And then we have the First Curse, precision kills while aiming down the sights, grant increased range and stability until the next reload. So that kind of synergizes triple tap a little bit. So this is the opposite of the last word, and it looks pretty insane, mainly because of the increased movement speed and lightweight, giving it a minor multi-tool sort of feel. With the Radiant Dance Machines on a full agility hunter, you'll be able to get some pretty sick strafes, allowing you to outgun many opponents. Also, this will have enough impact to two-shot low-armored hunters. This is definitely going to be one of the better weapons when the Taken King hits. I'll be looking to get my hands on one, and so should you. Finally, we have scout rifles, because I couldn't find any pulse rifles. This has got the medium fire rate impact, slightly slower fire rate, slightly higher impact, similar to the Vision of Confluence and Fang of Air Ute, 4 to the head, 5 to the body in PvP for shots to kill. This does not have a perk to start with, instead it's just normal kinetic damage. This is also worth noting that this is the 347 Vest Dynasty that we've seen before, with a changed name and flavor text. So as for ballistics, we have accurized ballistics, smooth ballistics, and aggressive ballistics. For this particular weapon, I'm probably going to say aggressive ballistics will be the better one to use. Next we have Unflinching, a very good perk to have. Single point sling, hammer forged, and perfect balance. For this, I probably recommend perfect balance, though single point sling might be a good option. If you say using a sniper rifle as a secondary, you can one-tap body shot and then swap to the sniper and quickscope, and vice versa, so either of those would work. Then we have a choice of the 2 exotic perks, one way or another. Bonus armor on non-precision kills stacks up to 3 times, or bonus agility on precision kills stacks up to 3 times. I would strongly recommend using one way for this one, since you don't want to be going for non-precision kills, especially in PvP, and PvE, just losing out on damage. Go with the one way. One way will definitely be the better one. This is going to be a solid scout rifle with 19 in clip and an aim assistance of 60 to 80. It's going to be pretty good in PvP, especially where scout rifles are now with the 2.0 changes. Next we've got the scout rifle I don't know the name of, because I don't know whether that's an L or an I, so it's the Talalok or the Tyalok. I'm going to guess Talalok. Talalok, yeah. Release the Storm, hold nothing back, magazine size of 20 and a fairly low aim assistance of 45 to 65. This again is the same archetype as the Boolean Gemini, with a lower rate of fire and a higher impact. This comes with Grenadier off the bat. The ballistics are smooth ballistics, accurized ballistics, and soft ballistics. I would recommend accurized ballistics. The first perk is Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. Not really anything that's too great there, especially since it is a scout rifle, it's going to be accurate anyway, not worth. And we have hand-loaded, armor-piercing rounds and injection mold. I'd strongly recommend injection mold for this one. Then we have overflow. This weapon has better handling, good. Rate of fire, good. Stability, good, while the wielder's super is charged. Now, I don't like the idea of keeping hold of your super, but it could be useful for self-res warlocks, since I can't get a picture of it now since the view in 3D is not working, but this actually has a warlock symbol on it, which means that this could be one of the class-specific weapons, possibly. So if you're using a self-res warlock, you are likely to be holding on to your super, especially in Trials of Osiris, meaning this could be very good. You could also pair this with the exotic armor, which gives you bonuses from picking up orbs when your super is charged. The advanced rate of fire with this, depending on how much it brings it up by, can make this a force to be reckoned with the very high impact and then an even higher rate of fire. This could have a very fast time to kill, range, damage, everything. This could be one of the better weapons in this game. Also comes from a quest reward, so it's probably going to be a warlock specific gun. Then finally we have the Jade Rabbit, or is it the Jade Rabbit? Maybe it's the Fate of All Fools. This is the Fate of All Fools has merged into the Jade Rabbit. Xbox aren't getting the Fate of All Fools for a year. Instead, it's a PSN exclusive called the Jade Rabbit. The Fate of All Fools change body shots to gain bonus damage on your next precision shot and return ammo to the magazine. Fairly average perk, I guess. Soft ballistics, CQB ballistics, and smart drift control. Again, I'd probably go with either CQB or smart drift control. I'd probably go with smart drift control, but either of those would work. As I say, I haven't had a proper look at the new ballistics in game yet. Then we have spray and play. Fairly good considering it has a very low magazine size of 7 to 11. Extended mag, speed reload, or custom optics. For this one, I would go with speed reload. Then again, extended mags would be a valid choice as well. Then we have Zen Moment, increased ability after your first hit. Now, I can't say much about this weapon. It does have a very high aim assist, but it is the very, very low rate of fire, very, very high impact scout rifle, which is similar to that of a Scholar or Gellian's Demise. Now, Planet Destiny did get to use the Fate of All Fools, and they said that it was a beauty to use and it was a great weapon, worthy of replacing Hawkmoon. So I'm going to have to say, just because of that this will be a pretty good weapon, since it hasn't changed much from when they used it. So that's a good weapon there. So, this has been all the new exotic primaries in the Taken King that we know of so far. I will do a video tomorrow and then the day after covering all the specials and heavy, and then a video covering all of the returning Year 1 exotics that we know about now. I can't really rate these of which one's probably going to be best. I am most looking forward to either the 2 auto rifles or the first curse. However, that has been the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.